Hello and welcome. I'm Janet Cartwright and I'm here for Fun Fold Friday. This fold is a very fun fold. I did do a YouTube live yesterday at 10 a.m. It's supposed to be Wednesday, but I had to wait 24 hours for them to set me up to stream. So if you're looking on my YouTube channel, it is under live, but I was also able to download it today and get it up with my regular videos. So you can watch it in either place. It's the exact same video, but I appreciate your support and patience as I figure out how to do YouTube lives. It was a fun experience. I'm hoping to do them every Wednesday at 10 a.m. And I hope you come to join me, just even if it's just to say hello, where you're from. That would be awesome. It'll be fun to craft with you. So let me turn you down and let's get started on this super. So if I move my camera carefully, in the video that I just did, I moved my camera and it popped off. So still a learning curve with that too, but that's okay. So I'm again using our nice and strong, it is gone now, cardstock. It's not basic white, it's thick white cardstock. You need that when you're going to use it as the base for the card. The other one's not quite sturdy enough. So this is 8.5 by 5.5, and I have not scored it anywhere as yet. Let me move our fun papers. So this one we are going to score at, here we go, on the long side, so the 8.5 side, we're going to score it at 1. I could have done this the other way with the other side, but and then a 2-inch score, and then 5 1/4. So 5 1/4. So that is the score, and we're going to do our typical mountains and valleys. Oh, I don't have anything to hide that with today. And then we're going to make a valley, and then we're going to make a mountain. Whoever decided these are mountains and valleys and stuff must have been living it out in Western Canada. Love it out there. Love, love, love it. The mountains are awesome. The scenery is incredible. Okay, now I have another piece of the same strong cardstock, thick white cardstock. This one is 5.5 by 2.5. And we're going to put this one in also on the long side, and we're going to score it at 1 1/4. All right, now I have some designer series paper here. By the way, it's all there are select designer series paper on sale at 15% off. And just a rough count of my head, there's about maybe 15 different designer series paper. Go and look at them. I did post on my Facebook 2 pages that had them all listed with the patterns that you could see, but you can also go online and it's a fantastic time to get your favorite DSP or 2 or 3 packages depending. Okay, so this is from, again, my favorite set. Yes, I'm going to see if it's on 15% off. Bright and Beautiful. Going through this paper, I just love it. So this one, we're going to do 5 1/4. So it's 6 by 6. So I won't be missing too much there. Turn it, and we're going to do 5 1/4 by 3/4. Let's make this easier. Let's use this side. There we go. So there is, well, that didn't work out. I need this 5 1/4 by 3 inch. There we go. Yeah, I was looking at that piece going, yeah, that's way too big for what I need it for. Yup. So this one is going to go here, and it's just going to go flat. Right, okay. I'd actually chosen a different one for this. That's okay. We'll put the other one on the bottom. So let's get you to go a bit flat. I am not sure what this is called. Maybe it's a type of Z fold. Then we're going to use this fun because I thought this would go with balloons. You know, they're going up in the air. And so let's make this one 5 1/4. Let's do it this way and do it 3/4 first, so we don't waste any designer series paper. And now let's make it 5 1/4, and look at that, right on. Okay, then this little guy will go right here. So let's, and it's going to go flat. So I'm slowly getting ready for a couple of fairs that I'm doing in September. If you live anywhere near Rodney or Highgate, I'm doing those 2 fairs in September. The Rodney one is 14, 15, 16. That weekend, Friday, Saturday. It's on also on Sunday, but I won't be there. And then the Highgate Fair is 2 weeks later, just on an afternoon. So I'm guessing 2 weeks later, the 29th of September. So if you're in and around those areas, come to the fair, see what everybody has there, and stop in and say hello. Okay, now this one we scored here, but we are going to stamp on it before we put it on our card. So I know I've got hip hip hooray, it's your birthday. How about just a note to lift you up? Oh, look at that. It will barely fit, but we can do it. So let's pull this out and get that on a block. And with this designer, maybe not that one. With this designer series paper, if you look at the back, it tells you all the colors that mix with it. So this time what I did is I pulled, I think, almost all of those colors out, and they're all sitting here beside me, so I can just take a look and decide what I want. And I'm in the mood for Azure Afternoon, a bright, fun card. So, of course, we need to turn this right side up. And I just stuck my thumb in the ink. Okay, so how about we put it up a little bit, and it's just gonna fit. Love it. All right. And then the other thing we're gonna do on here is we're gonna do a balloon, but I like popping things up. So let's get our balloon, but I did notice I did not clean these after I was playing with them today. Feels like I need to wet my sponge all over again. There we go. So we are going to do the big balloon again and a basket. But since we're using the big balloon, I can probably put all these smaller balloons. Oh, let's do our words. I can put the smaller balloons away. There we go. So the humidity has broken in this area. Oh, it is so nice outside. It's awesome. Humidity and I are not necessarily the best of friends, but I love the warmth. I love summer. It's nicer for going out for walks. And okay, so we have the big one. We have that. Let's put our small basket away. Does anyone else do this? They get everything out and then it's, well, if I need more room, I need to put some things away. I do not have a very big craft area, so, you know, it gets smaller as I craft. Okay, so this balloon, like I say, is going to be popped up. So I need, I don't know if I have a small piece of, see, these ones are not gonna work. So I need a bigger piece. And we will get this ready. Now I've used As Your Afternoon here. What do I want to use? Did I bring one over? I missed bringing a color over. I'm thinking of that pinkish color. Fresh Freesia. Let me go and get my Fresh Freesia. Lemon Fresh Freesia. All right, so it doesn't matter where I stamp because it's going to be cut out. And then let's do with Lemon Lolly the inside. This has become a favorite. These stripes, let's see how I do. Yes. Okay, let's close up the ink. Now before we do that one, let's grab the crumb cake that's here. Although, you know what? That's Fresh Freesia. Do I have Bubble Bath here? No, I do not. But you know what I could do? Let's bring in the As Your Afternoon again. And we're going to give it a blue basket. All right. So fun. Let me move this over here. Let me grab my mini boss. And I can fit both of these on the same plate. So let's just cut this up a bit. Get it on the plate. Oh, have I mentioned that I love my mini boss and my big boss? Oh my goodness, I just love cutting things out. It really, I don't know, makes cards pop. It makes scrapbooking pop when you have that extra dimension going on. Okay, so then we need our big, oh, I need to turn this around and use another sticky note. These are such fun, happy colors. Love it. This moved a little bit. Oh, I have a feeling these two aren't too sticky. Okay. I think these have had their time. They've helped me out lots. There we go. Now plate. There we go. If you don't have a mini boss or a big boss, oh yes, you need to get them. They are so much fun to use and to play with. Okay, so put that there. Whoops. So as you can see, my basket did not get cut. This this sticky note has done its time. Okay, here we go. Come on out. There's the basket. Those down. Okay, so we're gonna pop this up on here. So let's use big dimensionals, or the sides of the big dimensionals. Oh, I guess I didn't cut you. There we go. And this one is gonna go right in the middle. And we're gonna take a mini dimensional and put it there. And then turn this sideways. There we go. Now, remember the other day I said I'd cut out a lot of clouds? Well, I have them right here, and we will put 3 on here. Let's use big ones this time. Or maybe 2 big and a small. So these ones are going to go on flat. So where do we want to put them? Maybe up there. And one down here. Maybe tuck that one in there. But you know what I just thought of? Instead of a sponge, or sorry, instead of a blending brush, I'm just going to use these dies away. I'm going to use a sponge to put a little bit of blue color on these. I'm going to use a paper. My sponge for wiping off my glass mat is dry, so I have to wash it first. So I'm just going to dab this in as your afternoon and just dab it like that. And then do the same to this one and that one. So that was just a quick dab on and off. And then we can get these all glued up. Okay, now we decided, oh yes, that's lovely. Okay, let's put this one down here. I'm not sure if I have glue that's getting on my glass mat. A little bit, so let's use this paper and just, okay. Now this one is gonna go, can you see this on there? Right here on this flap, and then it's gonna go over on this flap. So let's put a little bit of glue on the bottom. It's gotta be big enough for that flap. So let's move it over a little bit and make sure it's even on the bottom. So the bottom of this piece is even with the bottom here. Hold that for a second or two. Now this one, see, it's barely gonna reach. So we need just the tiniest line of glue. We don't want a big glop like that. So we'll spread that out. There we go. Now fold down the card. Then bring this over and put it on the back. Give it a good rub, hold it for a second. Make sure that glue knows its spot. And there we go. But we need embellishments. Of course we do. Do I want these ones? You know what? I'm looking at these ones right here. I think these would be perfect. I did not put the color down, but these are iridescent adhesive back discs, 161954. And I think these will pop really nicely on here. So let's get our, excuse me, take your pick tool. And let's put a couple right there. And how about one up there? And our eyes like odds, so I'm going to put one here and then one up there. So we have 5 on this one. Isn't that awesome? I love this fold. And then it just, can you see that? It just stands up all on its own and it's so pretty. So now we need a card for the inside and it needs to go horizontal. Now we use just a note to lift you up. How about hang in there? We all need to hang in there. Some days it's just really, really tough. And we all just need someone to give us a balloon and a hand up, right? So let's do hang in there. And then what other fun things can we do? Let's do the smaller balloon. I know I've got one here. You know what? Let's do it again in Azure Blue. And I'm just going to put the top of the balloon. And then grab my cloth that is almost dry. Still wet enough, but there we go. And then let's use the smaller, these ones here. We'll use these smaller middles and let's do it in Lemon Lolly. And of course, ooh, guess I need to turn that around. Well, isn't that something? Doesn't quite fit, but I did. Oh, you know why? Because it wasn't that one that I did. Goodness. It was this one up here. This one. There we go. Now these will match up. And we have a gorgeous balloon. Isn't that just so bright and happy? Oh, I just absolutely love Azure Afternoon. Absolutely love it. I have lots of cardstock, the ink, the blends, everything. Just love this color. It's so bright and cherry. So here we go. And I did forget to put something on the front. So I'm looking around my desk. I see some twine. See, now you don't have to put your sentiment in here. You could put it across here if you want, but I don't want to disturb how that looks. I just love the color ensemble, and then they can see the inside. But I see this. This is Baker's Twine 3-color pack. And they have, I think that's Pretty in Pink. I'm thinking Lemon Lolly and Boho Blue. But I love this yellow. So let's find the edge. Here it is. And I'm going to see if I can do this. I've done loops before, bows before that were double, but not too many times. So let's see if I can, oh, not those. Let's see if I can do this. We'll get this one. Okay, so we're going to make 2 bunny ears. I'm not sure if I gave myself enough twine. We'll find out. There we go. And tuck it in. There we go. So then let's fix it. And then use a glue dot to put it on. And I find if I hold the strings down, when I put the glue dot on, the strings seem to stay down. And all right, where shall we put this? How about right there? So fun. And you know, I like the strings being that long. Isn't that fun? That string just makes it pop. Let me try. Thank you so much for joining me for this fun fold. So much fun. My camera's up a little high. There we go. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, isn't this awesome? And it's so easy to do. The measurements I can put up on the site when I put it up on both my YouTube and on my Facebook page. Well, I hope everyone has an awesome weekend and a fun weekend, and I will see you Monday with a brand new stamp set and lots more fun. Take care. Bye for now.